What's up, guys, and welcome to, is this 4? It's episode 4? I've been doing this for a while, huh? I feel like a pro now. So today is going to be a chicken parmesan. Now, I wanted to spare you guys, some time, give you a little bit of your lives back, so you're not watching, hour-long videos. But while I was trying to do some of the prep, I realized that the prep was the entire thing. And the only thing left would have been to just put it in the oven, which would have made a pretty shitty video. So I'm going to bring you guys up to speed on what I've done so far. I've got the chicken out here. I added a little salt and pepper. I was also supposed to tenderize it. And so I bought this thing. It's a tenderizer, but it's got all these needles on here. You see this bad boy? Yeah. So the problem with this is that sometimes your meat will cook a lot quicker, so then your recipe is kind of your timing's a little off. So, but I've got big ass pieces of chicken. So I'm hoping it'll all even out, because it says it's supposed to be ½ an inch, and I mean these are a little thick, and I didn't want to try and slice them in half because I'm not good at that, and then I always end up with a tiny little sliver of chicken and still a big ass piece. So whatever, that'll be all right. Another thing is I was supposed to buy tomato sauce, and once again I effed up. So I got diced tomatoes, but what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna throw it in the NutriBullet, blend it up, and then it'll be sauce. Other than that, I was at Walmart, and I have 3 different types of cheese in 3 different styles. So I've got these provolone slices, I've got some shredded parm, and then I've got this block of mozzarella. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. Also, I've beat 2 eggs. So now I'm gonna jump back into the prep. Also, I've got the oven preheated to 450 per my instructions. So let me see. Right now, I'm going to mix breadcrumbs in ½ a cup of Parmesan cheese in a separate bowl. So let me look up how many breadcrumbs I wanted in here. A cup, or as needed. Alright, we'll start with a cup and then move on from there. So bread, ½ a cup of parm. These are panko, plain breadcrumbs. Oh, I was supposed to go through the ingredients too, so I guess I'll do that now. 4 boneless chicken breasts, salt and pepper, 2 eggs, breadcrumbs. We needed some grated Parmesan cheese, ½ a cup, 2 tablespoons of flour, olive oil, prepared tomato sauce, mozzarella, fresh chopped basil, also which I don't have, but I just have some basil seasoning that I'll have to do. Grated provolone cheese and some more parm. So that's what we're working with today. And back to mixing breadcrumbs and ½ a cup of parm. So let me go ahead and open this. Alright, probably gonna need a little more since I have giant pieces of chicken. So we're gonna do that and the parm. Now hold on, I think this one wants the grated parm. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna use this. half a cup. Oh, how about that? They got little notches inside this thing, so I don't have to eyeball it. Wow. These guys thought of everything. Alright. Voila. Assuming I'm going to need to mix this around a little bit. Okay. Now I'm supposed to flour up and coat these chicken breasts. And then do the dipping, dip them in the eggs, dip them in the mixture, and then supposed to let it sit for a whole 15 minutes. So I'll have to find something else to do while I let it sit. Why, you ask? I don't know. But I'm just gonna follow the instructions. Alright, now I'm gonna need a place to put the chicken after I dip. This will have to work. Make some space. Alright, so let's get to this. Let me get this out of the way. Eggs. I want you guys to be able to see. And there's that. Alright, let's get to this. I'm gonna get this all up in there. Oh yeah. I feel like you guys should get another point of view. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna video some of this from my phone and then work my editing magic. Alright, there we go. So I'm getting a nice little egg coat. And then we're going, oh shit. Alright, so I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't do that. And then we're gonna put the flour on the chicken like I was supposed to do before. Glad I caught that. Yeah. Whoops. All right, so hold on. Let me wipe my hand off. All right, take two. Let's do this the right way. Now it says I'm supposed to put this through a sifter and do some other stuff. I don't own a sifter, obviously. You know, but it'll be all right. I'm just gonna sprinkle this stuff on here. Hope for the best. Let's get this over. This already has egg on it. It already has some breadcrumbs on the other side. Like, this is the shit now. You know what? I've done something like this before. This is what we need. This is what we need. We just need to dump this in here. And then we're gonna dip this in here. Yeah. Never wrote those stupid instructions. Yeah, I should be the one. I should come up with my own recipe. because yeah, that recipe was talking about sprinkling the stuff on the chicken and sifting it and all this other BS. Just gotta dip it in here. I should teach. See, I am teaching. I don't know if this is considered teaching. There's probably very few people who know less than I do. But alright. Life's all about mistakes and how you adapt and come back and grow and learn. Okay. Set that aside. Now, I'm going to dip it in the egg in the other solution. Here's the egg. Yeah. And there is the breadcrumbs. Down, 3 to go. Oh my goodness, this feels so gross, slimy. But it's about to be so good. Okay, we got 2. Get it real crusty. And sheesh, I need a third hand. I need an assistant. I'm putting up an application for assistance. Okay. Now we got 2. I'm gonna do a little picture in picture. So let me get it close up. What's going on here? That. We're gonna drop that bad boy in here. Okay. Look at that. Okay, the hard part's done. I see a couple spots where my fingers were, so I'm just gonna cover those up, sprinkle a little more of this in here, since there's still a good amount of this stuff left. Okay, now the recipe does say to let this sit for 15 minutes, but as we just witnessed, this guy doesn't know everything. He didn't even know how to dip chicken in flour. So, whatever, I'll heed his advice. I'm gonna take a break to wash my hands and finish a little more of this prep. Gotta grate this cheese and figure out what I'm gonna do with it. So, 1 second. Okay, I figured out some stuff to do while that goes. So I was only able to get this block of mozzarella cheese. So what I'm gonna do is run it through my handy dandy zester. just like I did the carrots the other night, to see if I can get something a little more feasible to work with. Okay, that's gonna be okay. That's now, how much cheese am I supposed to have? You never have too much cheese, that's what I always say. Alright, get up there. Okay, so I got these amount of cheese. Let me just make sure it's gonna be enough. This is called for 4 cup of mozzarella. That'll be fine. And actually, that's enough. And the other problem I needed to take care of was the fact that I don't really have tomato sauce. So I'm gonna toss this in the NutriBullet. See what comes out. You guys can't see it. I'll scoot this over for you. All right. Think that did the trick. Ooh, smells really good. Okay. So next, I'm gonna have to move over to the stove. We're gonna fry this this chicken for a hot second, and I'll move over here. Fry this chicken for a hot second, and then the rest is. Then I'm gonna pour the sauce, the cheese, and then the rest is gonna be baked. So I'm gonna move the camera and finish this thing up. Hey guys. Okay, so I am turning this to medium heat, and I believe it's just a cup of olive oil. We're gonna toss onto that. Medium heat, simmer. Yep. So this is what we're gonna do. Got my olive oil. Let me open this up. Actually, see how much my old one I got. All right. Okay. I actually had about a cup, so I'm sure that'll do the trick. I can already sense cooking shirtless might not be the best idea for frying things with oil. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Ain't no pump. Alright, so that is going to get to a simmer, and let me just make sure I got everything I need. Once upon a time I had some. Here we go. Yeah. My grilling gear. All right. Let me just go ahead and get everything ready and set out. So I got my mozzarella, provolone. I'm just gonna put like a slice of cheese on it at this point. My tomato sauce. in some Parmesan. So we got 3 different cheeses. All right, so until this gets to a bubbling, we can pause this. All right, I hear some popping, a little bubbling. So now for the fun part. I'm gonna try and stay as safe as possible. That's why I got my long range tongs. Oh, that wasn't bad. Says about 2 minutes on each side. This will be another one of those fast forward special effects things. But let me keep my eye on the clock. So we got the breaded chicken frying right now. And then we're gonna pop it in the oven 15-20 minutes after we sauce and cheese it up. All right, so as you can see, they've all been through the treatment. Only one dangerous oil pop got me, so I'll take that. All right, so this is about done. Moving on over here. Okay. And this is a much better angle with the phone, so this is just what it's going to be for now. So, instrucciones. Supposed to smother this with a little sauce, which we are about to do now. So, I'm just going to try and spread this around evenly. Okay, let's get you a little more. Let's get you a little more. Let's get you a little more. Oh. All right. So now that that's done, we're gonna put our cheeses. So I'm giving every one of you guys a your own slice of provolone. Bam. Now I'm sure this isn't exactly what it's supposed to look like. And we're also going to sprinkle the basil, not basil, I forget what this cheese is called. Oh, mozzarella. This is the mozzarella. As you can see, it's a little fine because I'm using a zester, which when I purchased it, I thought it was a cheese grater. It wasn't. So there's a common theme here of me buying one thing, thinking it's another. But what are you gonna do? All right, so we got those 2 cheeses. It says to put this is my basil. Since I didn't get the fresh basil, we're just gonna use some seasoning. It'll have to do. And lastly, a little parm. This is a good amount of cheese. Good amount of cheese. Get a little more parm on there. All right, and it also says to drizzle a little olive oil. So let's try and empty what I got left here. I'm sure that'll be enough. Okay. So other than those circle provolone pieces of cheese, I would say it looks perfect. All right, now we're gonna pop this in the oven. And I'm gonna leave these in here for 20 minutes since the I'm gonna try and flip this around. Oh, I can't tell what you can see. I'm looking at the back of my phone. But I'm gonna leave these in here for 20 minutes. Let me set the timer now. And hopefully I've got something delicious when I'm done. All right. Let's see what we got here. Woo! Fogged up the glass. Okay, that's better. Hold on, hold your horses. Woo! All right. So this is what we're working with right now. I mean, it looks good from the outside. I hope that the chicken's cooked all the way through. And over here, I'm boiling some pasta to accompany my masterpiece. So, taste test in a few. The best part. All right, so I got it done. Out the oven. Filming it on the phone so you get a better view right here. I made some of those linguine noodles I had left over. Just some salt and butter. I really wish I had some Texas toast right now. Like, oh, also I'm not filming. All right, let's do that again. So here we go. It's out. I just made some noodles. Some of the leftover linguine. I got the cheeses melted on there nicely. As you can see, it looks good. I hope the chicken cooked all the way through because I don't feel like shitting my brains out tomorrow. But look at that. All right, time for the taste test. So I'm done here. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Oh man, I really hope this is good because I made a lot of it. All right, starting with the thin end because I know that's cooked all the way through. Very good. Again, it's like, So, I was very impatient, and I took the noodles out a little early. So, they're not, I mean, they're edible. But, you know, whatever. Anyway, I'm still gonna eat it. So, the chicken, very flavorful. So far, cooked all the way through. Cheeses are amazing. My diced tomatoes were just perfectly fine. I just want to make sure I'm going to keep on digging into this. See if there's any pink chicken anywhere. Hot. Oh. Oh. Okay. It's good. I give myself an A minus. So, oh, you didn't see that. This is the chicken parm. It was really good. It is really good. I'm going to demolish this. Binge some episodes of The Office. Call it a night. But yeah, I'm very pleased with this dish. This did take me way longer to prepare than it was supposed to. I'm not exactly sure what my problem was, but maybe it has to do with the filming and just not knowing what the hell I'm doing. But anyway, so moving on, I'm going to have an awesome opportunity coming up in the next few weeks to review a home meal kit company called Home Chef. Now they're going to hook me up with some meals. What they do is, I signed up online today. I've already picked out my first 2 weeks worth of meals. I'm going to get three meals, 2 servings each, a week. And they're going to send me the ingredients, everything I need in a refrigerated box. All the seasonings, spices, everything I need to make the dish, along with a recipe card. And that is going to cut down on, one, going to the grocery store, which I hate. Like, I dread shopping. 2, I'm hoping it'll cut down on the amount of dishes I have to wash afterward, because this is unsustainable. Like, you can't see my sink right now, but you don't want to see my sink right now. 3, I will stop buying the wrong ingredients for things and having to improvise. And 4, they look like some amazing, delicious meals that I otherwise would not cook or be able to find the ingredients to anyway. So I'm super excited about that. I'm actually going to drop a link to Home Chef in the description below in case you wanted to check it out for yourself. I'm going on vacation soon, so I will get my first delivery March 1st. I get back March 2nd. It'll be alright. So that's when I'll start cooking the Home Chef meals. I'm really looking forward to that. Until then, I probably have another 1 or 2 meals that I'm just gonna look up online and do before they come. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day. And if you live in Tampa within the next, let's say, 4 days and you want some leftover chicken parm, hit me up. Deuces.